Get ready, news junkies. We're diving headfirst into a whirlwind of sports headlines that you absolutely cannot miss. Juventus is making power moves, scouting talent right under our noses, and we've got the inside scoop on who they're targeting. We're talking about a specific Manchester United midfielder, Manuel Ugarte, who's reportedly caught the eye of Juventus during an international friendly. Could this be the next big transfer saga to unfold? But that's not all. Juventus is also reportedly keeping tabs on other high-profile strikers like Darwin Nunez and even considering a potential return for Romelu Lukaku. The transfer rumor mill is spinning faster than ever. And in a surprising twist, we're exploring which Juventus players currently out on loan might be making a comeback to the Turin club. Which forgotten stars deserve a second shot? Stick around, because this is news, and we're bringing you the biggest stories, the fastest. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single update.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Juventus is quietly scouting Manchester United midfielder Manuel Ugarte during an international friendly, according to reports from Gazzetta dello Sport. The Bianconeri are using the Algeria versus Uruguay match in Turin as a convenient opportunity to observe Ugarte in action, with club officials reportedly in attendance. This proximity scouting method allows Juventus to assess potential targets in a live, albeit informal, setting. Ugarte has been a long-standing interest for Juventus, described as a young, old Juventus target. His performances for Manchester United this season, where he has made 23 appearances as a midfield balancer, have kept him on their radar. Juventus sees him as a player who offers structural discipline, a quality crucial for elite teams. This potential move is also linked to Juventus's own midfield situation, with Ugarte potentially becoming an option if Tune Koopmeiners were to leave the club. The report also mentions Bernardo Silva as another player Juventus is monitoring, highlighting their strategic flexibility in the transfer market. For Manchester United supporters, Ugarte's value lies in his ability to perform the unseen work, providing balance that has often been needed. However, with the club's squad in flux, the possibility of losing a player who strengthens the team's spine is a concern. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up and we've got more exclusive transfer news coming your way. Next, we're diving deep into Juventus's striker search and who else might be on their radar after the Ugarte buzz. Juventus is actively exploring striking options as Dusan Vlahovic's contract situation remains unresolved, potentially leading to his departure on a free transfer. With Vlahovic's contract expiring on June 30th, Juventus is assessing various alternatives in the transfer market. The club is also reportedly preparing for potential exits of other forwards, including Arkadiusz Milik, Jonathan David, and Lois Openda. According to Tuttosport, Juventus is considering a range of strikers. Among the names being monitored are Robert Lewandowski from Barcelona, Romelu Lukaku currently at Napoli, Joshua Zirkzee from Manchester United, Matteo Retegui of Al Qadisiyah, and Darwin Nunez from Al Hilal. The friendly match between Algeria and Uruguay in Turin presents another scouting opportunity for Juventus, with Darwin Nunez specifically being watched. Nunez, who joined Al Hilal for €53 million last summer, has scored 9 goals in 24 appearances, but was recently dropped from the squad to make way for Karim Benzema. Adding to the internal Juventus news, Simone Inzaghi's son, Tommaso Inzaghi, a key agent, visited the Cantonassa training ground, though the context of his visit is not fully detailed beyond general transfer market discussions. This transfer saga is far from over, and we've got more on who might be heading out of Turin. Up next, we're examining which Juventus players currently out on loan could be surprisingly welcomed back by the new manager. Juventus is reportedly eyeing a move for Manchester United star Manuel Ugarte, with the club considering him a potential midfield balancer as they navigate their transfer strategy. This interest comes as Juventus scouts Ugarte during an international friendly match. The report highlights that the club views him as a player who can provide crucial structural discipline, a quality often sought after by top-tier teams. Ugarte's profile fits a long-standing interest from Juventus, who have kept tabs on him throughout his career. His move from Sporting to PSG and then to Manchester United has not diminished their admiration for his capabilities. The potential acquisition of Ugarte is also tied to Juventus's midfield dynamics. He could become a primary target should Tune Koopmeiners depart, with interest from Turkish clubs adding a layer of urgency to that scenario. This indicates Juventus is planning for multiple midfield outcomes. Manchester United supporters recognize the understated importance of a player like Ugarte, who excels at the less glamorous but vital aspects of the game. His presence allows other, more attacking players to flourish, and his absence can subtly weaken the team's overall structure. While Juventus is looking to bring players in, some current stars might be getting a second chance. Stay tuned as we reveal which loaned-out Juventus players could be making a remarkable return to the club. Juventus is evaluating its current crop of loaned-out players, with the potential for several to earn a second chance under the new manager, especially given the club's focus on financial prudence. The club is looking to leverage its existing talent pool, particularly as a new manager is now in charge, potentially offering a fresh perspective on players who were previously overlooked. This approach could save significant transfer fees. Among the players generating buzz is Romelu, who is set to return from his loan spell at Grêmio. He has performed well in Brazil and could become a valuable asset in Turin again under the new management. Nicolas Gonzalez is another name highlighted. He has impressed at Atletico Madrid, with reports suggesting the Spanish club is interested in a permanent deal. However, there's also speculation that the new Juventus manager might want to work with him, potentially saving the club millions on acquiring a new attacker. Timothy Weah, who joined Olympique Marseille on loan, could also be a strong option to reintegrate into the squad. His talent was evident, and a new system might unlock his full potential. Douglas Luiz, currently on loan at Aston Villa, is also mentioned. Having previously impressed at Villa before his move to Juventus, he could be revitalized by the new manager and become a key figure in Juventus's midfield, an area that has been a persistent problem for the club. That's a wrap on our player evaluations, but the transfer news never stops. Join us next time as we bring you more exclusive updates from the world of football. And that's a wrap on today's action-packed news. We've seen Juventus eyeing Manchester United's Manuel Ugarte, exploring striker options like Darwin Nunez and Romelu Lukaku, and considering second chances for loaned-out stars like Romelu and Douglas Luiz. Don't miss out on any of the breaking stories. Hit that like button, subscribe to news, ring the notification bell, share your thoughts in the comments, and follow us on all social media platforms for instant updates.